Hey everybody, and welcome back to Sky Odyssey. So we're gonna continue right where we left off on the last time. So in the last episode, I created this experience obelisk. So now all our experiences is going in here. So right now I've got a total of 28 experience points. I've also done a little bit of change around here. So I've created this new platform, and on this new platform, I just put up grass because I feel like on here we probably might do a bit of farming. Haven't quite decided that yet. And at the same time, I moved our crushing operation here. Sorry. And I have automated it. So what I've done is I've got two personal EMCs here. EMC link. So from this bottom one, we've got the emeralds coming out and the emeralds going in on both channels. And I have put in these speed upgrades in. In the second one, I've got Mobius fuel, which is going directly into our petrified fuel generators, which is producing 11,520 RF a tick. So it's a bit of a waste that it's just sitting here, all this power. So what we will do in today's episode is we will create kind of like a power bank, a battery bank with flux networks. So to jump into the flux network, we're going to need the controller, and we're going to need some of these storages. We will also need the point and the plug. So let's start off with the controller. For the controller, we need a flux block, flux block, and we need a flux core. A flux core comes from flux and obsidian with an eye vendor. Flux comes from obtained by throwing redstone in fire or lava. So let's get some redstone. So we need to make fire or lava. In this case, we're going to go with fire. So we need a piece of flint and steel right here. So all we need to do is put fire, throw it inside, kill the fire, and voila, we have the flux. So we've got the flux. To make the flux block, we're going to need these flux cores. So it will be 4 flux, 4 obsidian, and an eye vendor. So 4 obsidian and an eye of ender. There we go. So we want to make this flux core, and there we go. We have the flux core. So for the flux block, it's 4 flux core and 5 pieces of flux. So there we go. And now we have the flux blocks. There we go. We've got all that. And now we need a bit of flux as well. We have the controller. So I think just for now, let's put the controller right here. And what we will do then is we will make our plugs. So plugs is just 4 cores around the block. That's very easy. Let's just make one of those bad boys. And then we need the point, which is a redstone block. So the way it works is the plug is what takes out the energy. So we will put the plug on our petrified fuel generators, on the solar panels, on whatever to get the power in. The point is what gives the power. So we'll put the point on, for example, our simple alloy smelter or the pulverizer, and that will give it the power. So we've got all of that done. So let's get a point. Let's get a couple of plugs. We'll need them. Now we're going to need to make these basic storage. So we need the flux blocks and glass pane. So let's get glass. So to make a pane, we just put it in a 2 by 3. There we go. We just need 16, and then we need the block. So what we will do is we'll make the first level. So the first one can hold 256,000 RF, which is not bad. So if we look at the second one, we need 6 of these bad boys. There we go. So the tier 2 can hold 100 at 12.8 million RF. So to make the next level, we just need 6 of those again. And now we got the Gargantuan, which can hold 128 million RF. So what I like to do is just put a couple in. Just a couple. They're going to fill up very, very quickly. What we also would like to make is the flux configurator. This is very, very helpful. 2 obsidian, 2 flux, and an ender pearl. So 2 flux, obsidian, and an ender pearl. So the reason we want to make this, it makes everything so much easier to set up our network. So let's create our network. So here we go. We've got Riiroi's network. We can leave that fine. What I like to do is change this to the brightest green I could possibly ever think of. And there we go. So now we've got it. So we will turn off the limit because it's not very useful. And we will turn on wireless charging. So now all we do is we shift right click on there. Now this is configured. And now we can just right click on our battery banks. And now they're all set. And as you can see here, each one holds 128 RF. Total, we have 1.02 billion RF. Okay, what we want to do now is get a plug. Ooh, we got chickens. Oh, that's nice. We've got some chickens now. And we just put them on. Right. And there we go. And now we are generating power. So if you see here, it's going up. And you can see it's going up too. So we'll just keep that safe. So we've got all this. We can get rid of the dry rubber. We don't need that. All right. So that is that done. So now we've got power. So whenever we need to set up more power, we got it. Like I say, in the beginning, this is really, really good. Eventually, we'll get into Draconic Evolution. And then we're going to get a ton of battery power. But for now, that is it. This mob farm is getting very noisy. Is there a muffle? Yeah, we've got a muffle. So to make a muffler, we need a sound block, which is planks and redstone. So redstone, planks. There we go. There we go. We've got a note box. And to make this, we just need wool. Sure, let's take a piece of blue wool. There we go. Got a sound muffler. You just put this right here. Ah, that's much better. So this will dampen all the sounds that's in the area. What I've done to our chest here as well is I've attached it to a personal EMC. So all the items that can be EMC'd will automatically go into our system. So we never have to worry about that again. Perfect. So let's see, what can we blast out next? So in our resource generation expertise, there's not much else we can do, as these final relays are very expensive. This arcane transmutation table, this is something we really, really want to get. However, the arcane transmutation table, where is it? There we go. So there we go. This does require 103 EMC, and it does require all these things here. So we will get there eventually. Once we've got enough, we're almost halfway there. That will get up there eventually. So let's move on then to upgrades mastery. So here we can actually pump out a lot of things. So what I actually first want to do here is just grab ourselves another stone transmutation table, just so we can put one here for now, because we're going to do a bit of work there and it's going to be just annoying to keep running and running and running the whole time. So as you can see, that one's full and this one's busy building. Eventually these will all fill up. Okay, so let's first then take a look at storage upgrades. So storage upgrade. So they want us to make the storage upgrade 5. However, to make the 5, we're going to need the emeralds. So we need to make this storage template, upgrade template first, which we need storage drawer and sticks. In our first episode, we did make the drawer. These I believe we got from loot bags, but we made this first one. And now we grab some sticks. And there we go. Storage upgrade. So we need one of these. We need 2 emeralds. And we need stick. There we go. That one is done. So let's see. What's next? We need the void, the conversion, and the status 2. So let's take a look. The void. So it's just this. Covered by obsidian. There we go. We've got the void. They want the conversion, which is this 4 sticks and 4 lapis. So let's get a stack of these and then lapis. And there we go. Oh, sorry, not the void. The conversion. There we go. And now it wants us to make the status upgrade tier 2, which we will need comparators. And comparators is redstone, redstone torches, quartz, and cobble. So let's go redstone torches, quartz. So we can get rid of that. And it was cobble, I believe. So let's make the not cobble, it's stone. Sorry about that. There we go, stone. And there we go, we've got our comparator. So we need 2 of these bad boys, stone and redstone. And sticks. And there we go. We've got the status 2 upgrade. So if you're moving into storage drawers, these are very, very handy. However, because we have this personal EMC, we don't really need to do it. It's not very... Unless you want to go down that road, but like I say, we don't really need to. So that is all 4 of those done. Another one we can quickly grind out is, let's work on these, the kits. And we can do these mob. I think let's do the mob first, because then we can upgrade our tool here. Okay, let's take a look at that. Mob. There we go. So they wanted us to make the masher upgrade, absorption radius, mob masher upgrade. Okay. So the first one was the sword. So it's 4 swords, redstone, and gold nugget. So sword, 1, 2, 3, 4, redstone, and gold nuggets for this one. So this gives sharpness, which will actually kill mobs faster. So if we dump it in there, ding, they will kill the mobs a little bit faster. Oh, sorry, something is stuck in my throat today. Next thing, absorption. Let's take a look. Absorption is just 4 ender pearls, obsidian, and redstone. So let's get the redstone, obsidian, and ender pearls. There we go. So the absorption radius. I believe the absorption radius is for the absorption hopper. Yeah, there we go. So now it increases the range that much more. Wasn't necessary because our mob farm is not that big, but we have it anyway. Now, let's get the guillotine. So this is beheading. Ah. So beheading will give us the mob's heads, which is useful, but at the same time, for some mobs, it's not very useful. There we go. So we've got a ton of helmets. It's free MC anyway. There's the guillotine. And then we just need iron nugget and redstone. There we go. We've got the guillotine. So we can put all of this away. There we go. Let's put this in there. There we go. So now we've got the guillotine, which is going to give us mob heads. So all of that is done. However, we can do a bit more. Looting will give us better drops. Smite kill better. I'm not 100% sure what the Bane of Arthropods does, but let's do looting. So it's just gold nugget, lapis, and redstone. Gold nuggets, lapis, and redstone for looting. There we go. So now we've got the looting. So this should give us increased mob drops if my calculations are correct. But alright, so there we go. We've busted all of that out. The next thing I think we should move on to is these these upgrade kits. So if we go into kit, there we go. So the first kit is going to require Invar and bronze. We did make Invar already. I had to make Invar to get the next level of watering can to do the grass. Invar is very easy to make. It is just one piece of nickel, 2 iron, put it in the alloy smelter. Nickel you can buy from the store for 100 money. So not too bad. So we've got the Invar. The next thing we need to do is make bronze. And bronze is 3 copper and a tin. So 3 copper and a tin. There we go. Let's put this here. We should upgrade our alloy smelter as well. We'll see about that. Oh, this is noisy too. Let's get a muff. We didn't even see it. Alright, I'll do that a bit later. That's fine. Alright, there we go. We've got the bronze. Okay. So we can come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got the bronze gear. We've got our Invar. What else do we need? Redstone. There we go. And now we have the hardened kit. So if we go here to our machine, so this will work on these thermal expansion machines. So over here it says augmentation, upgrade required. That upgrade is these kits. So as you can see, we can do nothing here. But if we put the kit, you can see there's a little border around it now. And now we have 1 slot. So here we can now make it process faster or double or do other things. If we take a look over here, under augment, all of these things here we can put inside into some of the various machines. Like this elemental catalyzer requires the reactant dynamo, for example. So in this kind of machine, in the pulverizer, we're going to put this one, the auxiliary reception coil. It makes it move faster, process faster, which is always very, very useful because you don't really want to wait for things. But alrighty, let's take a look at the second one. We need electrum and silver. So silver we can buy from the store. And we should upgrade our furnace as well. Okay, so I think let's see how far we can make it in our kits today and take it from there. There we go. So silver gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we've got the silver gear. We also required hardened glass. So hardened glass, so if we go here, hardened glass comes from fused quartz. So fused quartz we can actually use. So fused quartz is basically just 4 pieces of quartz in an alloy smelter. 4. So let's go back there. Like I say, all this running around, we should put a table here too. Crafting. Yeah, let's just put one here, just for now too, so we don't have to. So quartz. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna process. Hello? Why, you know, see, it's 4 quartz. Ah, there we go. Crazy machine. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see the kit. We need electrum. Electrum comes from a gold and a silver. So let's grab a gold. Let's grab a silver and get that ready. There we go. We've got those two down. We've got the gear. And ding! We have Electrum. Oh, come back out. There we go. So now we have the tier 2 kit. So as you can see here, we've just got one slot. If we put the second tier on, you can see now it changes to that yellow Electrum color. And now we have 2 slots. So each of these will give one more until the resonance, so then we'll have a total of 4 slots, which is not too bad. So let's take a look at the Signalum. So Signalum comes from an Electrum gear, which is really not difficult at all. Here we go. It will also require Signalum. Signalum is 3 copper, a silver, and redstone. So copper, silver, redstone in here. There we go. So that is processing for us. Then we're going to need cryothium dust. Cryothium dust is from bliss powder, snowball, and redstone. Bliss powder we can make from using our XP in a fluid transposer on a snowball. To make the snowball, we will need a glacial precipitator. So let's take a look how to make a glacial precipitator. So we need Invar, copper gear. Okay, that's not too busy. So machine, copper gear. What else? We needed a coil. We did not make the reception coil? Gold. Redstone. I'm surprised. I thought we did make it. Oh, wow. We got a ton of it now. Okay. And then 2 Invar. And the last one was a piston. And a piston. There we go. So now we've got the glacial participator. So what we want to do then is let's get a point. So now we can actually show you how this works. So we can just put it down, put the point, and right click it, and now it's got power. So to make snowball, we will need water. So if we take 1 bucket, drop it in there, it is crafting for us. There we go, we got snowballs. Ding! So what we also needed, there's our signalum, was a fluid transposer. We do not have a fluid transposer yet. So it's glass, copper, copper gear, glass, machine, coil, and a bucket. Perfect, we have everything. Now we've got the fluid transposer. So for now, we're just going to connect it right there. So it is also connected to it. And what we will need to do is let's get a bucket. We'll grab 2 of these. Snowball. Let's just grab 4 of them. So for now, we'll put that there. We'll take these 2 buckets to our obelisk. And now we have 2 buckets full of liquid experience. So boom and boom. Still not enough? Ah, okay, it's going. It's just really, really slow. So in that case, let's get the augment. So it's just a coil and gold for, let's make this one. There we go. And then we need the kit. Kit. 2 of these. So now we put 2 in and you can see it went much, much faster. So now we have our bliss powder. So we've got the bliss powder. Let's quickly finish this kit off and then we will call it for today's episode. So we need 2 bliss powder, snowball, and redstone. 2 bliss, snowball redstone. There we go. We have that. We need 4 signalum and an electrum gear. There we go. So if we put this on here, now we have 3 slots. But guys, unfortunately, that is our time for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!